You good? You good? You good? You good? You good? You good? Are you good?
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
I know I did my thing down on Earth. I did the damn thing. I know I did my thing when I was on Earth.
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
Greetings, beautiful souls of the world. Zena Electra, I am here. Yeah, sharing these good vibes of you. Y'all, today we're talking about why you don't want to die. That ain't it. That ain't the answer. We're going to get into this topic right here, right today, right motherfucking now. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Zena Electra, Soul Evolutionary Guide. I'm also a quantum healer specializing in past life regressions. So, life is hard. We can all agree that it has its challenges, it has its difficulties. You have your antagonists, your protagonists, you have obstacles, and all kinds of things in between. So even taking it a step further, this is not your first rodeo. And a lot of times, souls, especially old souls, if you identify as an old soul, if you identify as any type of chosen one, a 144, a star seed, or anything like that, this is not your first rodeo. And because it's not your first rodeo, you just tired of motherfucking riding. That's what it is. You tired of the ride. But as a quantum healer, as somebody who specializes in past life regressions, let me tell you, yes, some people do have it in their contract where they can take themselves out in their birth chart. It shows this. It shows these things. But also, I'm here to explain to you why it may not be the best option in this particular lifetime that we are currently in for many, many reasons. So, Earth, they call it Earth School, they call it a prison planet, they call it lots of things. And our experiences here on Earth, especially as in human form, feels limited. It feels like, oh my God, there's so many things a person, an individual, a collective wants to do, but it's all this stuff in the way that keeps you from doing that thing. You don't really want to die. You don't really want to unalive yourself. What you really want to do is live. You really just want the opportunity to live and to feel fulfilled in your living, in you living. I was about to make up a word. You really just want to feel fulfilled while living in this realm. This is a very hellish realm. You know, like some people are like, oh, you know, heaven, hell, this and that. Like, I'm trying to figure out how come they don't think that this is that. Both at the same time. Earth is very beautiful. There are things on Earth that is like breathtaking. It's worth going, seeing, experiencing. And also, in order to get to go and see and experience, you have a world full of booby traps. A world full of people telling you that you can't, you shouldn't, you're too old, you're not experienced enough. You have a world of people, obstacles, things that go bump in the night, little witch bitches sending little witch bitch shit your way. You got all kinds of things that make this existence. I see why. I understand why. I understand why anybody would want to not participate. I go through this often. Honestly, often, where it's just like, man, fuck this shit. It ain't even motherfucking worth it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying? So, why, in this particular lifetime, why you don't want to cut it short? You really just want the opportunity to live. And here are a few reasons to why it's worth living. You have passion. There is something that you know that you do and you do very well. you might feel suppressed or maybe even oppressed. And the reason why you're not doing that thing that you do very, very well is because society might say, oh, well, you don't have the requirements. We need somebody, 5 years on the job experience, 10 years of this and that. So you might feel like, damn, I don't meet the expectations in order to do the things that I know that I do really, really well because it says this. That's one reason. The other reason could be people in your face saying that you should do something that makes more sense. I have people, even in my family, that's like, you could always do this, and this job is hiring and that job is hiring. You should probably, you should have more. You should be more. If I had what you had, if I didn't have any kids, like you ain't got no kids, if I didn't, if I wasn't tied down, I would be doing yeah. But you're not me. And you didn't make the choices that I made. They're not you. And they haven't made the choices that you've made. So why would you listen to somebody's advice who's not living the type of life that you desire to be living? I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Why would you listen to advice from people who are not living the type of lifestyle that you desire to live? Do not take their advice. And I've tried. I was like, you know what? You guys are right. Let me get this job working for the state. Let me, let me, and it turned out horribly. And it's turned out horribly time after time after time again. So that has you feeling like a failure. Because you've tried and you know that you've effort. You know that you put in so much effort. And it's just like, where's the showing for the effort put in? That's because, especially if you're a starseed, especially if you're a chosen one, especially if you know that you really just have something inside of you that is waiting to come out. That's that you just want to live. You want to live, you want to be you, and you're tired of people judging what that looks like. You want to love a particular type of way or a particular person, but people may not like that. So regardless of what that looks like, you might be feeling as if you want to call it quits on this or in this life and give up everything. Do you not know how far you've come? Do you not know how far it's taken for us to be in an awakening, in the great awakening? Do you not know how many lifetimes it took for you to look exactly how you look right now, to think exactly how you think right now, for you to move exactly how you move in the world right now, for you to be able to gravitate and to magnetize things to you? Do you know how long that took? Do you know how many lifetimes, how many reincarnations, how many trials and errors it took for you to master life? Right now, we are in a place of mastery. This is Earth School. A lot of people, like I said, have been here time after time after time again. And you learn, you have some lifetimes where you get it right and you get to move on. You have some lifetimes where it's like, damn, trip me up. That love thing, trip me up. That drug thing, trip me up. Oh, that jealousy thing, trip me up. So this time is your time to be like, I'm not going to do that. See you next time. Fuck you, bitch. Because this is the time of great awakening. And not only just awakening. Awakening just means that you know that things are happening around you. You're conscious. Consciousness is just a great knowing. And even with this consciousness of great knowing, we have to understand, we have to know that not everybody knows what is true for us. Not everybody gets it. Not everybody's going to awaken. And so think about these people, these places and these spaces that you've been knocking on the door. Bump, 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 bump. Hey, motherfuckers, let me in. I'm here. I'm ready. I got the prerequisites. And you still wonder why you're not getting in. Because you don't belong there. As a person incarnated on this planet in this particular lifetime, we are here to create a new. People think New Earth is just going to happen on its own and we don't have to do shit but sit here and accept it. Yeah, accepting, being able to receive is one thing, but there's work to be done. People need people like you. People need how you think, how you move, how you dress, how you express yourself, your words, your music, your books, your poetry, your art. You are needed and valued. People ain't just fucking found you yet. We don't even know who you are. And I'm talking to you because I'm talking to me. I'm talking to me. I have moments where I'm angry, where I'm upset as all get down, where I'm ready to blow up some motherfucking shit because things aren't going. They're not going. They don't seem to be going. But that doesn't mean that I'm not being heard. It doesn't mean that I'm not being seen, valued, appreciated, considered. It just means that whoever is supposed to do those things, they ain't found me yet. So why give up on yourself? Because by being only surrounded by motherfuckers who ain't got you. They ain't got you. They ain't got your back. They don't get your mind. Why give up on you when you are in the wrong environment? Give yourself an opportunity to live. Give yourself an opportunity to heal. Give yourself the opportunity to have the best motherfucking life possible. Sometimes you got to move around. There's something called astrocartography, which is locational astrology. Sometimes it's your actual physical location that is the blockage. Nobody's doing it to you. It's the energy there. We believe that energy is real. It can't be created nor destroyed. It just is. Everybody has a place on earth that works better for them over another place in space. These are services that I give. Okay? So, just putting that in there. But I'm telling the truth and I'm speaking from experience of having a lifetime, being born, bloop, in a place that's great for other people. And I'm watching other people fucking prosper. What's in your chart? What's in your chart? I know what's in this bitch for me. But sometimes it is simply the location that is the blockage. How does it feel where you are? Do you live in a place that inspires you? Sometimes we have to move around, regardless of what that looks like. We let what other people, their judgments of us and how we move, dictate if we even move. Why? Don't do that. Don't do that. So, we are in an ascensionary period here on planet Earth. Things are changing. It might look like everything's going to shit, and you know what? It needs to. Systems are changing. Why? Because it needs to. And what you need to do is make sure that you are doing the changes within you, internally first, externally. Be the masterpiece and the work of art at the same time. I'm quoting Ralph Smart. You know what I'm saying? Be the masterpiece and the work of art at the same damn time. You know enough. You have enough resources right now. You are knowledgeable enough right now. You know how many people are on social media and they're just regurgitating shit that somebody else said the exact same way that somebody else said it? But they're doing something and somebody's going to hear them. And it will inspire somebody regardless. So you might as well be and say and do the thing that sets your heart aglow. The reason why you don't want to be here, you don't want to be on Earth, freaking sucks. I think the same thing. Fuck this place. Ha! But the reason why you don't want to freaking be here is because you are afraid for whatever reason. I completely understand. You ain't got to explain yourself to me. You are afraid to do the thing that sets your heart aglow. You know what that is. You know what that is. And if you don't know, take some time to yourself. Start telling people, you know how you have regular business hours, set personal business hours. Look, between this time and this time, that time is for me. Phone's off. I'm not answering. Get the fuck on. I'll holler at you later. With love. Sometimes you have to be a little selfish. Because you know why? Your world revolves around you. And we, a lot of times, especially if you have any type of people pleasers, people pleaser instincts, that means you revolve around other people's world trying to make sure everybody's okay. You good? You good? You good? You good? You good? You good? Are you good? Take some time to yourself. Whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like for you. Take some time to figure out what you're good at. Take some time to figure out what sets your heart aglow. And if you need to be better, then practice. Take that personal business hours and do that during that time. If you pull up at the house and your house is full of motherfucking people, sit in your car until you're ready. Do that thing. If it's singing, you know what I'm saying? What I do when I'm in my car, I turn on the little karaoke thing. I plug in the auxiliary cord, Bluetooth, whatever, and I sing because that makes me feel good. And there's nobody around to judge me, and I get to practice and knock some dust off of it. You know what I'm saying? Knock some dust off. But you guys, beautiful, lovely faces, I am Zena Electra, Soul Evolutionary Guide. Just here to say, keep going. Keep going. Some people make it seem like, oh, everything's easy, everything is. They're going through things too. They're only showing you the best sides. Don't think that it's only tough for you. Don't think that. Everybody's going through something. That's why we have to be compassionate. To know, even if somebody is asleep and you know a motherfucker ain't waking up, we still have to show compassion. But that don't mean you have to allow people to drain and to suck your fucking energy. So, that's the message for today. Zena Electra signing out, saying happy ascension all. Until next time, peace.